Hey there, it's Bert the Single Brat here, and thank you for buying one of my private label rights products. In this short tutorial video, I'm going to show you how you can quickly customize, rebrand, upload and set up your PLR product so that you can start promoting it to make the profits from your sales funnel. I'm just going to show you the basics, but you are free to do with it whatever you want when it comes to rebranding or how specifically you want to sell it. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show you is where you can find all your PLR files and documents. And normally you will get a zip file that you're going to download. After you extract it, you will see you normally get one folder, which is the main PLR offer. If you bought any upsells or one-time offers, you will see additional folders for those and the trainings and bonuses and whatever as well. Now for all my different PLR products, the names of the folders might be a little bit different, but it all follows the basic same structure, so you should be able to find it. Okay, so for this example, I'm using the example of Facebook Cash Formula PLR. So I'm going to open the folder of the main product, and you can see there's two main folders. The one is the HTML mini site files and graphics. This is where your website files will be, the sales page, the download page, the squeeze pages, as well as the image folder with all the e-covers and other graphics you need. And in the other main folder, you will find all the other PLR product content. So that's going to be your ebooks, your videos, your reports, your email messages, and all other content. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is looking at the content of it. Okay, so for this example, there's a folder for each part of the content. Here's one for the cheat sheet. Here's one for the email swipes that you're going to use to promote your product. Here's the lead generating report. This is the short report that you're going to give away on your squeeze page to build your list. This is the main product files and source codes. This is where your ebook's going to be. You can see in the ebook there's a PDF, and then there's a rebrandable document and open office file. Okay, and then you can see the sales and squeeze page source files. So here's the source files for the different sales video PowerPoint and the sales letter scripts and the squeeze page scripts if you want to change that. And here we're going to find the sales video, and this for the sales page if you want to add that, and the squeeze video if you want to add a video to your squeeze page. Okay, so this is the main content of your downloads. Now the first thing that you need to do if you want to sell this is to do some minor rebranding. Okay, so you can change the graphics, you can change the content in the files, you can do all of those things. I'm not going to show you exactly how to do all of it. I'm just going to show you what the minimum things are that you need to change. Okay, so for your main product, you're going to edit one of the source documents if you want to rebrand it. Okay, if you don't want to rebrand it, you can simply sell the PDF file that I already have for you. Okay, but if you want to change it a bit, insert your own links, insert your own name, and then you're going to edit one of these files. Okay, so I use open office, so I'm going to edit this one. And here is the main source document. Okay, so you can change this graphic if you want. You can change the links in the footer to your own affiliate links or whatever you want. You can change any of the content. You can add content to it. You can put in your own name in this document if you want. You can do anything else that you want to. And after you finish editing it, you simply go to File, Export as PDF, and then you will export it so that it compiles it into a PDF document like this. Now this is the file, the PDF one is the one that you are going to sell to other resellers or to the end users, to your customers. Okay, remember, you are not allowed to sell any of the editable source files. These are only for you to rebrand. Okay. You can also do the same with all the other reports. So the same with the pre-selling report. I'm going to open this for you. You can put in your own name here. You can put in your own link to your main product here. There's also a section at the end that promotes the main product. So after you've uploaded and have a link for the main product sales page, you can also put in the link for that here. Okay, so this way you can give this report away while you are building your list, and the more people reading it, the more people will be converted into sales by clicking on your links in this pre-selling report. Okay, you can do the same with the cheat sheet. So after you've basically changed or happy that you rebranded all of the documents, then you can decide if you want to rebrand or change the graphics of the file. Now for that you're going to need to have Photoshop. Okay, I'm not sure if other free Photoshop alternatives like GIMP also works. You can also try that. But if you don't have Photoshop, you can just go Google Adobe Photoshop CS2 and you'll be able to find a free download for that, because Adobe is busy giving away a legal free copy to that. Okay, so you can do that as well. Right, so now I'm in the HTML mini site files and graphics folder. So this is where I'm going to find all my images, my e-cover graphics, and most importantly my HTML website folder. Okay, so in the graphics file you can see all the different graphics of e-covers and things you can use. But if you want to change that, you can go to the editable PSD files. So these are the files you can edit with Photoshop. Okay, so just to give you an idea, I'm going to take the e-cover front image, I'm going to drag it into my Photoshop, and then you can see this is the flat e-cover image. Okay, so I can change anything I want here because they're all in layers that you can see on the right hand side here. So you can just select which layer you want to change. You can change that. I'm going to click on here and I'm going to change the name just to Facebook Cash Blueprint. Okay, and I can change some of the colors if I want to. I can change the name. I can put in my own name here. It's really simple to do that. Right, anything I want, and then I'm just going to save it as a flat image. Okay, so I'm going to save it as, it's in the test folder, yes. I'm going to save it as a JPEG file. And I can go here, you can see I saved the new rebranded e-cover. And now I can use this one to generate a new e-cover 3D image. Okay, so with my PLR products, normally I give away some Photoshop e-cover actions. You can also find free ones if you go Google e-cover Photoshop actions, or you can buy a package if you want to, and then just drag them here and you will be able to install the Photoshop action and choose which one you want. It's simple as, if you have these actions, it's as simple as step 1, you click on play, it generates the template, you drag your flat image into this one, you can just Control T to resize it. When you're finished dragging it in here, you can just click step 2, render, play. And ta-da! You have a new rebranded e-cover that you can use and upload to your documents now. You can upload it to your sales page, to your squeeze page, or anywhere else where you want to advertise your site. Okay, and now you can do exactly the same for the sales page mini site. You can see here is the main mini site. You can also go and change these names if you want to. You can, if you have extra images that you want to put in here, you can do that. You can change it any way that you want to. And after you finish that, you simply save it. And then you save it for web. You can see it's already selected so that it slices it correctly. You click on save. You choose the correct folder for it. And then if you go back to the folder where you sliced it, you can see it already put it in all the different files. So you can just upload these new changed mini site slices to your normal image folder to overwrite them. Okay, so you can see I can select all of them, I copy them, I go to my HTML website folder, and I right click and paste it into my image folder, and I copy replace all of them. Okay, alright, so now at this stage what I have done so far, I edited and rebranded my source files a little bit. I showed you how to change some of the e-cover graphics or the HTML mini site graphics. And now the next step would be to change the sales pages if you want to rebrand that to yourself as well. Okay, so for this example, I'm only going to show you the index file. So the index file is the normal sales page file for your main product. Okay, if I run this, you can see this is what comes up. You can see it's my rebranded one that shows now, and this is the sales page that I'm giving you with the product. Now you can feel free to change this any way you want to rebrand it a bit. At the very minimum, we want to change things like your name here. We want to add an order button here. We want to put in your own name, and we want to put in your contact details. Now to edit a sales page like this, which is in HTML, may seem very difficult, but it's actually quite simple. You simply need to have an HTML editor, a what you see is what you get editor. Okay, so one that I recommend and use a lot is called Composer, Kompozer, and you can search for that on Google and you can download it for free. Okay, and when you open it, you simply go and look for the index file. Just want to see if I'm at the right one. Yes, I'm in the test folder. I'm at the HTML folder and my index one. Okay, so here it is. You can see you don't need to know any HTML script. It's as simple as selecting the things here, putting your own name, here. You can change the colors, you can change the font sizes. Here you're going to put in your disclaimer links or your contact details. Okay, I'm not going to put that in here now. But the main thing that you want to change with this sales page is obviously the order button. Now at this stage it's just the order button. If you click on this, nothing will happen because only the image. Now you need to set up this offer of yours on PayPal. Or if you want to get affiliates, you can set up your offer on places like jvzoo.com, and it's really simple to do that. I'm not going to go into that in this tutorial, but you can very easily set up an offer there and create an order button that you are going to get. So just to give you a little bit of an idea, I'm not going to show you the PayPal button, but you can just go Google how to set up a buy now button on PayPal. You will get instructions for that. What I'm going to show you is how to do it on jvzoo.com, because if you set up your offer on JVZoo, then you are able to get affiliates as well to promote your product, and that is where the big money is going to lie, selling a PLR or any type of product. Okay, so you're just going to go to Seller's Dashboard after you created the JVZoo account. JVZoo is a huge affiliate network and marketplace for digital online products. Okay, now after you just go to add a product here, you create the product, but after you've created the product, it will be listed here, I'm just going to show you quickly. And then when it appears like this, you just go to buy buttons, okay? And then you will see they give you a lot of options between what your buy button wants to look like, okay? You simply choose one. You see the HTML code, use the HTML code for that. So you just copy that. You go back to your HTML editor. You can put on the split mode. You can delete this one. I just put a little marker there like 3 X's. And then I go look at the source. Okay, so I can go to source like this. Basically just a bunch of HTML script. You're looking for your 3 X's. Okay, so it should be close to the bottom. There it is. You select that, you delete that, you right click, you paste your HTML script from JVZoo, and you look at your design, and there it updates your order button. Okay, make sure you also put in the price that you're going to have. This one is a little bit expensive probably. Okay, so you just change what you want to like this, and after you've put in your order button, doesn't matter if it's ClickBank, JVZoo, PayPal, whatever, it's ready. You save. And you can browse and see what it looks like. So my name is in there. You can see my order button is here. And contact or whatever. Okay. So now I have my sales page ready. Now obviously when somebody buys your product, they are going to need to be able to download it. So it's as simple as sending them to a download page. Now I already have the download page for you normally for my PLR products. You can upload it. You can see this is the download page main. And this is where you're going to select the links to your product. So I already have the template for you. Welcome to your downloads. Click on the link below to download your product. And you simply need to put in the link here. Okay. So at this stage we don't have a link yet, because you first need to upload your products via FTP, but then you're going to have to put a link there and save it. Okay. Right. So let's say you rebranded all your things and you're ready to upload your files. Okay. So now you need to upload your whole folder, all these HTML files and images, to your own website. Okay. So you first need to have some hosting. You need to have a domain name. That's really easy to get that. I'm not going to teach you how to do that. But after you've gotten that, then you can simply upload this whole folder. Okay? So you can do that via an FTP program. So I normally use FileZilla. So you can go and Google FileZilla. It's really easy. You just log in by putting in your host, your username, your password that you can get from HostGator or whatever hosting company you use. And then you see 2 basic windows that it has. This one side is whatever you have on your computer, on your hard drive. And the right hand side is all the files that's on your website where you logged into. Okay? So when you log into it, you will see there's a bunch of folders. And the one that you're going to look for is the public HTML folder. So you're going to open that up. Okay? And then you should be on your root folder where all your website files can be. Now if you're going to be like me, then you are also going to have some subfolders. So I create a subfolder for each of my products. Okay, so I'm going to right click on this side. I'm going to create a directory and just call it test. Okay, let's make it test 1. So I'm going to look for the test 1 folder. I'm going to open it, and now I'm just going to drag over all my website files. Okay, so let's just look for there's the test folder that I'm busy with now. I'm going for this one, the HTML website folder. Upload these files, right? So all the files of these that I want to upload, I'm going to upload. Okay, obviously rename your one-time offer files, rename your download files, or those kind of things. But for this example, I'm just going to drag it over to this side and you can see it's copying everything. And then your HTML files and sales page and download page and everything is on your domain. Now the website domain that I uploaded this to was PLREliteClub.com, and I created a test1 folder. Okay, so I'm gonna just load that here. You can see my new updated sales page is busy loading. Now it's not loading all the images yet because it's still busy uploading some of that, but this is where you're going to have your sales page then. Okay, and obviously this link that you have here that you uploaded to, this is going to be the link that you are going to promote to make sales for your product. Okay, you see this is going to be where the order button is on and whatever. Okay, and the download file you can see is the download page main. If I'm going to put that at the end here as the specific file in my folder and I run that, then you're going to see my download page comes up. Okay, so this is the file, the download page that I'm going to send all my orders to, and this can all be set up in your JVZoo or in your PayPal when you set up your buy now button. Okay, so now that I've uploaded everything, I can go and edit my download files again, put in the correct link here. So the link that I want to have here is the link to the downloads. Now remember, it depends what specifically you are selling, but if you're selling just the main ebook product or whatever, you need to download that as well. Okay, so the main content, we're going to look for that. Here's the PDF course, so I can drag that over here as well. And you can do the same with the cheat sheet, the lead generating report, everything. And now you upload your PDF to your domain as well. Okay, the rebranded one. I'm going to copy the text for that. Remember to rename that as well so people don't guess your download location. I just want to show you, so this is still my domain where I install it on, and I'm just going to have the PDF file name in that folder as well. And when I load that, immediately you can see the PDF is going to start loading that the customer paid for. Okay, so this is the URL of my PDF download. So I can put it here. Click here to download PDF. I select this, I go to link, and I insert the link of the download location. I can save that. I need to upload this file again. At the end of the day, this is what it will look like, and when I click on there, the customer will get access to their PDF document that's going to load. Now if you're going to sell a video course, you're going to do the same. You're going to zip the videos, you're going to upload the zip file to your domain. If you have any other reports, you can put all of that in a zip file if you want, and just upload the zip file to here, and you can just copy and paste the zip file name and do the same as I've done now. Right, so basically that's all to it. Then you have your page that you can promote. You have your download pages that you're going to put in your JVZoo area when you create your offer, or on PayPal if you choose to do that. And that is basically how you rebrand your product, how you upload it via FTP so that you can start selling it. Okay, always make sure that everything runs smoothly, test it properly, and so on. But that's the minimum that you want to do. Okay, another thing that I haven't showed you, but it's almost the same, is the squeeze pages. Okay, so if you want to build a list with a squeeze page, you're also going to look, this is one of your squeeze pages. You can also change one of them, but instead of putting the order button here, you're going to put in your autoresponder HTML code. Okay, now to get that, you are going to need an autoresponder like aweber.com. You can just create a form there. It's pretty simple. They have training on that. And when after you've created the list, you created the form, you will get some HTML code, and you can simply go and replace these 3 X's with the autoresponder form code to have this form, and then you can collect leads on this page as well to get into your funnel and to promote your other products too. Okay, so that's the basics of it. If you need any more information on uploading something like this, please contact my support desk. If this is all a bit too techy for you, you can sell it on other marketplaces that don't require you to change it, or you can just sell it as it is. Or if you want to rebrand it but you don't know how, you can also contact us. We have a paid service for setting this all up for you. Okay, so just contact my help desk and let us know that you're a customer of mine and that you want the setup service. Okay, my assistant will do it for you. She has lots of experience, and we can set up all of this, including squeeze pages, sales pages, and even upsells for you for prices starting from under $100. Okay, so you can do that, or you can get your own people to help you with the setup on outsourcing sites like Odesk and Elons. But that's basically it. Anybody can do this, and even if it takes you a little while to set up this product, the first time is going to take a little bit longer, but after that you can do everything within a few hours, and you can have your product selling within a day of buying a PLR package like this. So just stick with it, follow all the steps step by step, set up your product, rebrand it, start selling it, and I know you are going to be very successful. Thank you very much for watching this video.